Growing up, we all heard the stories about the old church at the end of Maple Street. Its crumbling steeple silhouetted against the moonlit sky, it stood as a monument to whispers of the past. Locals said that if you cared to listen closely on a quiet night, you might hear the prayers of the damned echoing through its decaying halls. I never believed in those tales until one fateful evening when curiosity led me to the church's gaping doors, long since abandoned by the living. The smell of mildew and forgotten incense filled my nostrils as I stepped inside. My heart pounded in my chest, each beat echoing in the oppressive silence. The air was thick and heavy, as if it mourned the souls who once filled this sacred space. I felt a chill crawl down my spine as I approached the altar, dust motes swirling in the beams of moonlight slicing through the shattered stained glass. It was there that I found an old prayer book, its cover cracked and curling. The faded pages held cryptic writings that made my skin crawl, prayers to entities whose names were better left unspoken. As I thumbed through the brittle leaves, a growl reverberated from the shadows, low and guttural. My breath caught in my throat. I was not alone. Against all instincts, I called out, half expecting a creature of flesh and bone. Instead, the growl transformed into an eerie choir, voices layered and dissonant, rising in a cacophony of anguish. Panic surged through me as I stumbled back, realizing the ancient curses had awoken something far more sinister. The temperature plummeted, and I could see my breath, swirling like fog against a backdrop of ominous whispers. They beckoned me deeper into the darkness. And that's when I noticed a shadow, tall and featureless, clinging to the corner of the room, a living embodiment of dread. The closer I got, the more I felt its weight bearing down on me, a presence that seeped into my very soul. Cold sweat dripped from my brow as it raised a hand, beckoning me forward like a puppeteer pulling the strings of a marionette. In that moment, I realized the truth. The church was not just haunted, it was a gateway. I stumbled backward, the altar threatening to swallow me whole, but the shadow lunged, and all I could feel was a suffocating darkness enveloping me. The last thing I heard before everything went black was that chorus of whispers, chanting my name as if they'd always known I'd come to join them.